God says your soulmate made a secret pact. There's a vital truth here. A hidden piece of your story you absolutely can't miss. This person, this sibling wishes they could take back what they did to you. Things can't go back to the way they were. Though what I'm about to say will change how you feel, what's on your mind and what's going to happen next for you. Really think about this. The person who hurt you. The person who should have been on your side but chose to be against you is now feeling the pain of their actions. They slammed the door shut. But it can't be opened that way. This is not meant to scare you. Truthfully, I worked for you even while you were still in pain. So, this should set you free. Please do not ignore this message, as something very important is about to happen to you. If you do not read it, I may not be able to give you a blessing. Say, Ian, if you agree with this, I saw everything that took place between you and your sibling. Everything you said or did, every silence that said a lot. And every tear you wiped away when no one was looking. I understand how rough it was when you were hoping for loyalty but got distance instead. You wanted love but felt pushed away. I don't think something they did was small and they did it. I want you to understand something though. They really do feel bad about what they did. It doesn't change the schedule for what I've already planned. Though, there are times in life when the choices we made come back to us, not as punishment, but as a reminder of the bad choices we made. If you feel like I'm talking to you right now and are ready for what I'm about to do, please like this video. Sometimes you feel like you can't help but wonder if things will ever be the same again. Please pay close attention. Not everything that breaks should be put back together the same way. There will be times when things break down because I am building something better, stronger, and that won't hurt you the same way again. This sibling feels bad about what they did now and wishes they had made a different decision. They wish they had kept your connection strong instead of breaking it. But I've already crossed a line and time has moved forward while I was watching. Someone moved you and didn't leave you alone. You weren't turned down. You were sent somewhere else. I've been protecting you from a pattern that would have hurt you over and over again if it hadn't been changed. Right now, there's a quiet change going on. You might not fully understand it yet, but you can feel it as your spirit lifts. What used to be sharp pain is slowly turning into clear understanding. And what used to be confusion is slowly turning into wisdom. I'm going to show you how to let go without getting angry. How to get past what they did to you and move on with your life. Don't forget about this. The idea is to free your heart from things that don't make you happy. If you believe in Jesus, type 777. They care more about you than you think. When you feel regret, you can see things that pride used to hide. These people are going over events in their minds over and over again, realizing too late how badly their actions hurt you. But you need to know something that will protect your heart. Just because they feel bad about what they did doesn't mean you have to do it again. It is not your job to fix something that someone else broke. You do not have to open a door that I have already locked to keep you safe. You can forgive someone, but you can't go back. And I'm helping you understand that difference in a smart way. If you forgive, your spirit will be free. But going back without making real changes would catch you again. I saw how patient you were, how willing you were to hold on, and how hard you tried to keep the connection going even when it seemed like you were the only one trying. That was seen by someone. I admire your heart for that. I know when enough is enough, though. I know when being kind makes you lose your peace. At that point, I step in. There's something better waiting for you. Something that fits the way you love, care, and show up for other people. Even if it's hard at first, if I take something from you, I will give you something much better in its place. This is how I do things. I take away what doesn't belong to you anymore so that what does can come in freely. Feelings, when you think about them, you might feel sad, let down, and maybe even like there's still hope that things could change. It's okay to feel that way. And I don't blame you. But now I'm calling you to something bigger. I want you to trust me more than your snorts, feelings, your memories, and your longing for the past. We're not going to lose anything right now. It has to do with getting things in order. It's about moving on to a part of your life where the same old patterns don't hurt you all the time. Peace over what's comfortable, growth over holding on, and truth over false ideas are the things that this poem is about. The way forward has already been shaped by what they did. Even if they feel bad about what they did now, they already know the lesson. You need to learn that lesson, too. You learn to be smart by seeing who really cares about you and who only sees how valuable you are or after it's too late. I'm with you as you go through this change. You are not alone. Even when it seems like you're by yourself, please know that I am with you every step of the way. No matter how small, still, you don't fully understand how I'm making you stronger. I'm getting you ready for connections that won't break you like this one did. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. There was a CIA report that got out about a 7 on brain ritual that says it might be the fastest way to a rich life. Newly found CIA research shows a strong brainwave technique that helps regular people get money almost right away. For brain science labs have checked that this 7-second habit at home helps people go from being in debt to having dream homes, cars, and trips. You're lucky to be seeing this because this page may be taken down soon. What's coming your way will bring you peace, stability, and a new kind of love that doesn't hurt as much even when it's hard. Trust that I know what I'm doing with your life. Snorts, you didn't get this change by accident. It wasn't meant to hurt you. Truth came to you to help you tell the difference between what seemed real and what was real. It also came to ease your heart stress. I know you worked hard to keep the bond strong even when it seemed like you were the only one. I saw how hard you worked, how patient you were, and how ready you were to forgive before they even asked. But there are times when I have to step in and tell them enough. It's not to punish them, but to keep you safe. Even though you were giving out of love, they took what you had to offer without realizing how valuable it was. That unfairness had to stop or it would slowly drain your spirit. So, I let the distance grow. Not because I didn't want to be with you anymore, but to keep your future safe. If you walk by faith, type 10. You didn't know it at the time. But every time you felt heavy after being with them, that was your spirit telling you something that your mind was trying to ignore. Even though you wished for things to return to the way they were, they had already changed. That was important for you to see. Even if it took a while for the truth to sink in, they now have a clear view of things they didn't have before. Regret has made them more open than your words ever could. They are starting to understand how much they missed you. Not just your presence, but also your care, your loyalty, and the quiet strength you brought into their lives. Even though they know that the timing has changed, I say it's too late to go back to how things were. The person you were when you put up with that pain is different now. And even though it hurt, you have grown. You are not meant to go back to a place that doesn't fit who you are becoming. You are becoming someone who always chooses peace because of me. Someone who knows what they're worth and doesn't need other people to tell them. Feel this truth in your heart. If so, like this video. It will help you move forward without carrying around things you've already let go of. They might try to get in touch. They could try to say things that don't sound like they did before. You might feel that pull in your heart, that old connection that meant a lot to you. But I want you to pay close attention to what I'm putting in your spirit as well as what you hear. Being smart about this will protect you now. It will keep you from going back to a situation that has already shown you what it's really like. You don't have to forget what you learned in order to forgive someone. It means letting go of the bad feeling while still remembering what it taught you. You're not being told to make your heart tough. I'm not telling you to shut down or be cold. Let's get smart, love deeply, and know when something no longer fits with the peace I want for you. It takes strength to leave without being angry. And you're even stronger when you don't go back to the things that broke you. Type 222 to get good luck. One more thing I want you to understand. If you really accept it, it will bring you great peace. This isn't how every relationship should always be. Even if two people are close and have a history together, some connections are meant to teach, shape, and then set you free to do something new. This brother or sister helped you on your way. They helped you learn, grew, and even got stronger. But what they do doesn't decide what will happen to you. What they did can't stop what I have planned for you in the future. You're entering a new era. One where fixing things you didn't break doesn't take up all of your time all the time. One where you don't have to hold your breath for consistency that never comes. One where the people around you treat you with the same honor and care that you do for them. I know you had times when you didn't believe in yourself and wondered if you could have done more. Could you have said something different? Would you have stopped the growing gap between you? Then please get rid of that thought right away. With the love you had, you did the best you could. That's enough. Things didn't just happen because of you. What they did made a difference and shaped the way things are now. You didn't fail at this. Things happened the way they did because the truth had to be seen. You are now being given something very powerful. The freedom to move on without being tied to the past. It doesn't feel like a gift yet, but it is. There are times when freedom doesn't feel good at first, but if you let it lead you, it will always lead to peace. I'm not telling you to heal quickly. You don't have to act. It didn't hurt. You just need to trust that I'm making this into something that will help you in ways you can't see yet. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to make you rich overnight? People are already changing their lives because of a study that was leaked and was backed by the CIA. It trains your mind to bring money to you and has been approved by 4 brain science labs. People who were having a hard time are now living their dream lives with fancy homes, new cows, and trips. You're not just giving to a channel when you click on the link in the pinned comment and buy a coffee, make a donation, or join our community. You're giving to this work. Your actions help a divine plan to save souls that have been lost. Heaven works through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. Your gifts are like living water that flows into the life of someone who needs to be healed. Give and it will be given to you is more than just a verse. It's a promise that will shape your future. Do not enter this moment without a plan, without being honest, and without hope. Give up your seed and see what God brings back into your life. You're getting stronger in a quiet way. That kind of strength doesn't need to be shown off. These people just know when to stay and when to leave. This is what I'm making you right now. This is what will help you find relationships that don't make you question your worth or your peace. They're taking their time to learn their lesson. They learn things they didn't see before through regret. You don't have to go back to learn from their mistake. Though you don't have to be there for them to grow. Since I'm working in both of your lives, you don't have to feel bad about letting them go. Pay attention to what's coming up. Pay attention to the chances that are coming your way, the doors that are opening, and the peace that is slowly taking over your heart. Things aren't going to end badly. The beginning of something that won't make you lose your peace. You were picked not because everything is perfect, but because I am leading you through the bad times to something better. Even when it seems like everything is going wrong, you are safe. Snorts, you're also getting ready for a life shows the love you have inside, not one that hides it. You don't need to know that to hurt yourself. It's there to help you and show you what you might have missed when your emotions were stronger than your sense of right and wrong. Now I'm getting you closer to the truth. The truth that makes you stronger from the inside out. Not the truth that hurts. To be sure, type 555. Things are changing the way you see them. And it's not by accident. You used to make excuses for what they did. But now you see patterns. People used to wait for things to change. But now you know that actions, not just words, show real change. Being aware of this shouldn't make you angry. It's meant to set you free. That weight is heavier than anything you ever tried to tell them. They are sitting with the weight of what they did. People don't always understand how valuable something is until they can't get it anymore. Now they have to face a truth that can't be changed by regret alone. You are not in that same place anymore. Though if you sense a shift in your spirit and are ready to fully enter the peace that is waiting for you, please like this video. You're going to a place where your peace is no longer up for debate. It won't be easy to shake this off again. Because it was built through experience, disappointment, and learning what you will and will not accept. I'm making your walls stronger, not to keep you away, but to keep the life I'm planning for you safe. Remember this. Just because someone says they're sorry doesn't mean they're ready to do better. Tears of regret can open your eyes. But to really change, you need to be dedicated, humble, and give it time. You are also not told to wait around not knowing if someone will change while they decide. If you believe in God, type Tamzendran 10. You deserve to be consistent. You deserve the truth. You deserve to be connected with someone who doesn't make you doubt your worth or your place in their life. You don't need to beg or chase for these things. These things will happen naturally in the relationships I set up for you. I don't ignore the fact that the connection you had with them was important. Meaning is important, but it's not enough to keep something going if people don't respect or understand it. As I teach you, love needs action to back it up, and connection needs care to back it up. A bond that is very close can start to break without that. That's okay if you still feel soft feelings toward them now and then. It's not supposed to get hard in your heart. Your strength, not your weakness, is that you can feel things deeply. But I'm showing you how to combine that kindness with knowledge so you don't give your heart to things that can't handle it. The future you have ahead of you won't be full of lots of pain. It doesn't have any confusion or emotional distance in it. It gives you peace, clarity, and a sense of safety that doesn't make you feel anxious. That time soon won't be far away. It's being built right now by the choices you make to value yourself. Things that were meant for you are not going away. What is really meant for you doesn't make you question its place in your life all the time. It doesn't make you feel uncertain or unimportant. Even when things are hard, what is meant for you brings peace. Since this is the case, I want you to let go completely, not just a little or with one foot still on what was. Because holding on to something that has already been let go of will only make what you need now take longer to come into your life. They'll remember you. They'll remember how you, clear's throat, showed up, cared, and stuck around even when things got tough. They will always remember that event, and it will affect how they live their lives from now on. But now your path is different. There is no empty space after you leave. You leave smarter, stronger, and more in line with what you really deserve. You are building a strong foundation for your new life. With each lesson you have learned, I'm opening doors for you that don't require you to shrink. I'll put you in touch with people who won't make you carry the weight. There will be people in your life who will treat you with the same energy, care, and honesty that you always give. Are you aware of the secret right that the government doesn't want people to know about? What if you could easily get rich and get rid of your debts in just 7 seconds? For top brain science labs and a top CIA report both say this is true. Kids who were having a hard time are now moving into their dream homes without any worries. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Koi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Trust how things are going. Have faith that even the pain was meant to be there. It changed you in good ways that won't hurt you. It taught you to pay more attention to the voice inside you that I put there to help you when things don't feel right. After this, you're not the same person you were before. Your growth has been marked, even if it was hard. And that growth is getting you ready for something that won't happen again. You can find peace right where you are now, not far away. Giving up is the first step. You have to trust me completely and believe that what I have planned for you is much better than what you are giving up. As long as you trust me, I will shape this space with you. Let it and fill it with a quiet peace that will only get stronger. There is no emptiness where you are standing. You are standing to get ready. Please type 122 to ask for miracles. You sometimes held on to hope longer than you should have. But it wasn't because you were weak. It was because your heart was honest. You thought the bond would work. You had faith in your shared past. You thought that things could get better if there was enough love. But love alone can't fix things if the other person isn't ready to meet you with the same goal. I let you see the truth in bits and pieces because I knew it would take some time for your heart to accept it. It would have been too much to handle if everything had been shown at once. I slowly showed you by my actions, my silence, and the way things began to feel different, even though no one said anything out loud. In that moment, I was gently helping you understand. If you feel like I'm with you during this time and are ready to receive the peace I'm bringing into your life, please like this video. You can see better now that you're standing here. Your mind is slowly clearing of the chaos that was there before. What's left is a calm awareness. You can now see that what you lost wasn't as safe as you thought it was. And what you're gaining is much safer than you think right now. They still feel bad about what they did. And then it's not easy for them. It won't go away quickly because they are still thinking about what they lost. But their trip is theirs and yours is yours. This is not meant to stop your growth. While they deal with what they did. Say, Ian, if you agree with this, you're becoming stronger in a way that doesn't need approval from other people. You are becoming more confident in who you are and no longer need other people to tell you that you are good enough. This is one of the biggest changes you'll go through because it will change how you deal with relationships. From now on, you'll no longer put up with inconsistency. You won't ignore the signs that used to throw you off. You'll be able to tell when something is wrong and take a step back without losing who you are. This is what growth looks like. And I've been helping you get there the whole time. I want you to let go of something else as well. That's give up the thought that you could have made things different if you had done more. That thought will only tie you up in a way that my plan has already taken care of. You did what you could. You did the best you could. Both sides, not just you, affected the outcome. How someone treated you doesn't make you who you are. You are known by how you keep getting back up, how you love without losing yourself, and how you trust me even when things don't go as planned. You will not have to fight for your peace because I am taking you to a time when it is free. You won't have to worry about unresolved tension when you wake up. You will not have to worry about what other people are thinking or feeling all the time. Your life will be steady and calm in a way you haven't felt before. It won't be hard to keep up the connections. I'm setting up for you. They won't wear you out or make you doubt yourself. They will feel fair, real, and balanced. I'm setting this up for you because this is what you deserve. Do not let the past make you feel bad again. Don't get stuck on memories when they come up. As you become more aware, know that your help with this mission isn't just a simple thing you can do. It comes from God. Through the link in the pinned comment, you can help with this work. You can be a part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still lost in the shuffle by buying a coffee, giving money, or joining our community. Each seed grows into a light that fights the darkness. You will get watered if you water other people. Christ replies, "This is not history. It's a promise about your future that you can keep. Have faith and a plan as you go into this moment. By giving, you can get to what God has already planned for your life. Honor what was, learn from it, and then turn your attention back to what is being built right now. Even when it seems slow, you are still moving forward. Your growth is always happening as long as you trust me and follow the path I show you. It doesn't always feel big or exciting. Letting go brings peace, even if it takes a while. You are free when you let go of things you can't change. And you are strong when you decide not to go back to something that doesn't serve your health. I'm setting the path ahead of you as I walk. You are being led every step of the way. You are not forgotten or alone in this process. Even when you can't see the whole picture. Stick to this truth. What is meant for you will be clear to you, not fuzzy. It won't come with doubt but with certainty. It won't hurt. It will bring peace. You are being led to something better. Something that won't hurt you again. Do not doubt that the changes I am making in your life are for the better. Even if they seem hard at the time. What's with this 7-second CIA ritual going around everywhere so quickly? Recent CIA leaks have shown a powerful brain ritual that brings in money right away. This short technique is quickly changing lives and has been proven to work by 4 brain science labs. From a lot of debt to a dream vacation, this could help you get what you want. If you're seeing this, count yourself lucky because the page might go away soon. At this point, you understand something more deeply, something you couldn't see before because your heart was still stuck on what was. It wasn't just what this sibling did that made you grow apart from them. It was also about what I did inside of you. When I changed your boundaries, I made your identity stronger. And I taught you how to stand in your worth without needing other people to see it. You change your whole life, not just one relationship when you grow like this. Snorts, if you believe type 1, a quiet realization is taking hold of your mind. You can't keep giving to someone who doesn't see the value in what you're doing. People would not have given you as many chances as you did, but you did. But giving until it hurts you, is a form of neglecting yourself at some point. And I will never let you stay somewhere where your peace is constantly being taken away. The weight of what they did is still on them. It's hard for them to get away from that weight. People who feel regret often remember the choices they made and the effects those choices had. But their regret doesn't mean you have to go back. It doesn't undo the change that has already taken place either. Feel your heart getting stronger. If so, like this video. Then you're ready to fully step into the peace I'm making for you. You're not the same person who put up with things that hurt you before. Your heart has become stronger, not softer. You have changed in a way that keeps it safe. You are learning that love shouldn't make you feel confused all the time and connection shouldn't make you not know where you stand. This is where your power starts to grow. It's not a strong or loud power, but a steady one that knows when to stay and when to leave. There is no longer a fear that drives you, that you will lose someone. You are instead guided by the knowledge that it costs a lot more to lose yourself. Type 222 to get good luck. I need you to understand something well. It wasn't just about them that you went through. You learned something that helped you get ready for what's to come. It taught you how to recognize when something isn't right, how to listen to your inner voice and how to trust your gut even when you can't put it into words. We don't want these lessons to stay in the past. They are meant to help you move forward, avoid repeating the same mistakes, and make connections based on mutual respect and understanding. Your life is now more clear in a new way. Even though it seems quiet, it's strong. Because of this, you can see things as they really are, not as you hope they will be. Thanks for being clear. If you trust it, it will keep showing you the way. There may still be times when memories come back to you and you think about the way things were or feel a short-lived longing. That makes sense. It doesn't mean you're going backwards either. It just means you are a person. Don't let those times pull you back to a place that doesn't help you though. Instead, think about how far you have come when you remember those things. Look at how they can show you how much you've grown. Do not let them hold you back from moving forward. Instead, let them make you more determined to do so. Someone is making something new for you. Something that won't make you wonder where you fit in someone's life. Not having to prove your worth, snorts, or change all the time to meet other people's expectations will be enough. It will accept you for who you are and meet you where you are. This is what I've been trying to get you to the whole time. You have finally reached a point where you can stand in your truth without any doubts after all the times you were confused, uncomfortable, or aware that something wasn't right. You won't miss anything by letting this go. You're making room for something better. By being open, you are letting people into your life who share your values, your heart, and your desire to grow. I understand it wasn't simple. I know there were times you wished things would be different, hoped something different would happen and stayed strong longer than you should have. But even then, I was with you, leading you, keeping you safe, and getting you ready for this point in your life. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says gate in heaven will open over you on this platform. Every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart. And as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens open at the start of something new. You are now. It may feel uncertain, but there are many things that could happen. It is peaceful, stable, and gives you a sense of belonging that doesn't come with doubt all the time. Trust this moment. Trust the space that has grown. Trust the clarity that is growing inside you. It will lead you to a life that shows the love, respect, and care you have always shown to others. You won't be left behind. You are moving forward and the road ahead of you won't hurt as much because it's being built on a stronger, clearer, and more in line with who you are becoming base. Move your feet in this direction. Pick your peace again and again. Trust that I will lead you exactly where you need to go. The place you're in now is helping your heart learn how to rest again. Not in what someone else says they will do, but in the peace I give you. You may find this rest strange at first because you got used to carrying emotional weight that wasn't yours to carry. But I'm slowly taking that weight off of you, replacing it with the peace of mind that comes from knowing you are safe, guided, and protected in ways you can't always see. You're not just drifting around aimlessly. Careful steps are being taken to help you live a life that honors your spirit. If you believe in Jesus, type 777. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that helps people who are having trouble with money? A secret CIA discovery reveals a one-of-a-kind that instantly sets off brain waves that attract money. This simple home ritual is helping people who are having trouble live the lives of their dreams. And it's backed by science and 4 top labs. You're going through a powerful change, and it's the quiet rebuilding of your confidence that doesn't depend on other people. That kind that comes from knowing you and me. You're not looking for approval from people who couldn't see how valuable you were. Soon you'll understand that your worth has always been there, even when other people didn't treat it that way. Now, this sibling has a realization that can't be ignored. They know what they did. They can feel when you're not there. And they realize what they thought was normal. But I want you to know something that will keep your heart steady. How they realize this isn't your job to answer. Their sadness isn't a sign that you should go back. If your life is becoming more peaceful and you are ready to fully accept what lies ahead, please like this video. There's no need for you to shut down your heart for good. You don't have to turn down people or live in fear of getting hurt again. You can love someone without losing who you are. How to give without getting tired, and how to tell when something isn't in line with the peace I've given you. This is a new way for you to live. Don't miss this holy moment of your life's purpose. There's a breakthrough waiting for you. If you want to get closer to Archangel Michael, use the special link in the pinned comment to join his inner circle right away. By purchasing a coffee, giving a donation, or joining our community, you can make sure that you never miss the direct personalized messages that are meant to improve and empower your life. But just being here, paying attention, and coming together means a lot. Do it. Your plenty is waiting. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment. A place where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.